Never Let Go is in theaters this weekend. This is a rated R psychological horror film starring Halle Berry as a single mother of twin boys who's living off the grid because the rest of the world is haunted by evil spirits. This is in the vein of the Cloverfield universe and The Village, as Halle Berry teaches her son fear, really. This, as an underlying theme, is about the contagion of fear and generational fear. She's dealing with psychological issues and is handing that down really to her kids to survive. They are, again, off the grid and living in a dilapidated house in the middle of nowhere, tethered to it, really. They have chained themselves or roped themselves, encamped themselves in these woods away from the rest of the world because she's teaching them that it is haunted. Well, her youngest son, played by Percy Daggs, questions that evil exists in the way that their mom has been instilling in them because he gets loose from the rope and is more curious. His twin brother, played by Anthony Jenkins, follows all of his mom's instructions and disagrees with his brother. His brother wants to veer off into the world to test the waters, to test really what he's learning from his mom, and his brother does not want to try it because he believes everything that his mom says. And eventually, this all comes to a head where the two brothers have to survive on their own without their mother. And they have to decide whether or not they're going to use what she taught them or if they're going to use their instincts because they have to survive. They are in famine. There is no food left for them to eat. And so they have to survive. Are they going to survive or are they going to just die? This is a really well thought out film. Halle Berry and these child actors do such an amazing job with the material. There are a few scenes where Halle Berry really does dig deep in her wanting to save her kids. There are a few jump scares that really did catch me off guard, and it's very predictable. Like, I figured out what was going on psychologically early on. You learn very early on that she's dealing with psychological trauma, but as the story continues to unfold, it's more about what you do when you need to survive, when it's a matter of life and death. There are some sacrifices that need to be made, and these young boys in their young age have to make them. They have to grow up really, really fast. I found myself rooting for the boys to figure this all out and to use their training to survive and to help each other. Will Catlett's in the film. There are, like I said, a few jump scares that'll catch you off guard because there are ghosts that inhabit the grounds. And because this is a psychological thriller, a lot of this is in her character's head. I love horror Halle. I am one of the few people who love Gothika. I think that's the last time she did a horror film like this. And I love when she taps into this genre because she gives you an in-depth, deep dive of a character, her facial expressions, how she has this instinct of saving kids. This is a good film. I liked it. It's a rated R horror film. So there's that. There are some jump scares. There's a scene with Will Catlett that does contribute to some of the predictability of the film. The couple of scenes that he was in were pivotal to understanding the overall narrative of the story. If you like films like The Village or the Cloverfield franchise, I think you'll really dig this. It's a well-written script. The score contributes to the intensity of the film. I liked it. I think Halle Berry and these child actors do such a great job. And the ending really is satisfying. And it has somewhat of a cliffhanger, I'll say that. At any rate, Never Let Go is currently in theaters now.